Throw a horn, salute, and cheers, man. Check this out. Been saving this for today. Happy Veterans Day, guys. To my drinkers out there, cheers. All my 420 guys, cheers. Well, on, good morning. Veterans Day today. This is my kind of my new normal routine here lately. I've been sick real bad here lately. I get up every night now, and it's been going on for a long time. I don't know how long, but it just keeps getting worse. I get up every night about 3, and I scream for a couple hours, lay down, take a little nap, and then I get up. First thing I'll do is I take care of the cats, outside cats, inside cats, because they can't help themselves. And then after I get all caught up with the cats and that forever, turn on this donkey shit. I just like to sit here and just think. Yeah, just sit here and think about things and enjoy smoke. I used to be a cigarette smoker. Now I'm smoking blunts. Give up one bad habit for another. These wraps are full of nicotine, so I get my nicotine fit. My old lady never been a smoker, so she don't understand. So thank God the election's over, but it's really not over. How about all these stupid idiots on TikTok? They're all screaming. It's mostly chicks. I haven't seen too many guys lose their fucking minds. Oh, sorry about that. The guys on that CNN thing all crying and talking about the great defeat. Really what, man? I think society needs to grow up. We're so fucking childish now. We're run by a society of people who, when they were kids, weren't hit. They were never beat. They were never held accountable, man. Now it just shows. Sometimes one lesson that nobody's ever learned in life is just keep your fucking mouth shut. Yeah, sometimes just take the abuse and keep your mouth shut. So anyway, how about these chicks too? Not only are they screaming and being weird, but they're shaving their fucking hairs off. Come on, girls. Are you really protesting something by shaving off your fucking head and making yourself uglier? Yeah, there isn't too many true beautiful women out there anymore. It's kind of some homely looking things going to school anymore. I know I see the bus stop here. I'm not impressed with the kids I'm seeing today. So anyway, NASCAR and football. That's a couple good subjects today. NASCAR's over. I guess we've got us a new champ, Logano. I don't think too many people like that cat. I like the old system. You know, you drove in circles and you got enough points and you won your fucking trophy at the end of the year. Not this playoff elimination horse shit. And then whatever they did to Charlotte, I don't even watch it. I will very rarely will watch a race anymore. In fact, I don't even have cable TV, but the highlights, I guess I should say. There's some places that it sucks. They used to be good tracks, but something's changed and the package sucks. Now, I've been doing some of these throwback videos from old NASCAR, like the 60s and 70s. One thing I noticed right off the bat was all the cars are different. Oh yeah, you could have a 69 Cyclone against a 69 Dodge Charger, against a 69 Chevy. And all the cars, they looked different. They weren't all the fucking same. There was a rule package and all that, but still the cars, there's some difference. Today, they all look the same. Yeah, it used to be that what you saw on the racetrack Sunday winning, you could go to the showroom floor Monday and buy it. That's gone. I mean, all the fucking car, all it is a manufacturers now. We took out the soul, the heart and soul of the sport for the manufacturers, and the manufacturers ain't exactly manufacturers anymore. Can anybody say anything good about Ford anymore? Chevy? Oh, Chrysler's totally out of the program now, and I guess they don't even exist anymore. This Stellantis thing's going out of business. Camry, Toyota. All right, but then I've noticed too, I think it's always going to be the Busch Series to me. It's Winston Cup Busch Series. It's always going to be that to me. So the second string guys, they got Supras. But the first string guys got Camrys. Yeah, I know. That's the only difference, just a name on these cars. I think that's some of the problem. And the cars, they lack the personality of the old ones. All the stickers and, a lot of the stickers and decals, a lot of the flash, that was an attraction back then again. So now NASCAR's over. And one thing I absolutely hate when it comes to sports is, well, there's next season. Well, you know what next season means to me? Summertime. Summertime's coming back. We have just went through the hottest October I'd ever been through in my 60 years. I just turned 60 a month ago. And Right off the bat, we had 3 days, 90 degrees, 3 straight days right there in the 1st of October. Then we come up, we had a hiccup in the middle of the month at 90 degrees, had a couple 88s, and the UV's been super high. Here we are in November. Okay, it's comfortable, but at the same time, I'm still wearing tank tops and shorts. Now we're running 60-40 splits, maybe in upper 30s. We really haven't been below frost level that much yet this year. Oh my God, the flies are awful. Usually September, in fall, the flies are they get horrible. And for some reason, they don't die. So I get up every morning, fly swarm, go through the house, kill off them motherfuckers. And right now, my next 10-day forecast, it's warmer than normal. When I started riding a bike a few years back, I was riding on the Katy Trail, and we went out to Sedalia. I got my first professional, real pro bike instead of the Walmart tweaker shit. We went down to Katy Trail, Sedalia there, and I was going to buy a bike from this guy in the shop. I was almost like, dude, I wish I knew you were open. I said, well, we're 60 degrees. I was supposed to be closed a week ago, but we had 1 week of 60-degree weather a few years back, and it was abnormal. Now it's the new norm. Oh, yeah, it's the new norm. I remember when November came out, all the windows are shut, the heat's on and all that, and you didn't open a window till spring, but hell, I got windows open all the time ventilating this 100-year-old dump. So anyway, enough with the weather. Fuck you, Greta Doomsburg. Find a job, maybe CNN weather or something. So anyway, football. I'll finish out. I've got to get starting on my day. But football, I quit watching football a few years ago when they took a knee. I absolutely quit watching when they took a knee. I wouldn't even watch the highlights. I had nothing to do it. In fact, I haven't listened to a football game out here with Mel since Mitch Holthus and Lynn Dawson and Price Chopper and the Kansas City Chiefs. And I just wonder, too, is the tomahawk chop illegal now because of racisms? And I never hear, whoa, coming out of Arrowhead Stadium anymore. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. I know. I'm going to get ribbed in this. I'm a Cleveland. Yeah, I like an underdog. Team that wins every week. Great. It's great for the city, but at the same time, I also love a loser, don't we? Come on. How many Chicago Cubs fans have been out there for years? I mean, we all love a good loser. Detroit Lions. Come on. One year, the Chiefs were so bad, I think they lost 13 straight. I mean, it was almost a norm they were going to lose. And God, if they won, you'd be disappointed. And I'm hearing Broncos fans now. Let me tell you something, Broncos fans. Back in the 90s during the Schottenheimer years, goddamn Horseface Elway, same thing. He would destroy the Chiefs in the last second of the game. There's no way the Broncos are going to win. Every time, every year. Oh, yeah, you knew when Horseface was going to show up, we're going to lose. We never stood a chance. I even told my old lady when they were down in Tampa Bay that Tampa was going to win. It wasn't even worth watching the game. Well, Brady, Tampa, the city, the whole 9 yards, it was good for Tampa. You knew what was going to happen. So the Chiefs took the knee. Brady won the game, and history's history. How about that kick? I'd never seen anybody stand in an end zone on a field goal attempt, catch a fucking ball and run it out for yards. I'd never, ever seen that shit before. So now there's a few shows now that are talking about how it's rigged and it's scripted. And after you watch this a couple times, I was just sitting there yesterday just amazed. Hell, I did a shorts where this guy, the quarterback's pushing this guy up and he's got his arm. He's got his arm, but he ain't making no fucking effort to tackle this motherfucker and throws a fucking football in for a completed pass on the first fucking down. All right, so my church channel, I'm going to stop here. My church channel's doing good. And anybody that's watching my church channel, you're going to know this, and maybe I realized this. I told my old lady, you know what? I can decode the 7 seals now. There's not too many people out there that can decode Revelation's 7 seals, 4 horsemen, the martyrs. You got maybe a natural event, and then the censer got thrown down. There, in a nutshell. Yeah, last night I got trolled. I think they wrote 4 paragraphs, and they were telling me how to, must have been some educated fucker from one of them false revival colleges, and telling me how I need to read the Bible through different sets of eyes. It sounded like Camel Toe Harris talking about, well, you know, it's a cosmic event. If you just read the bike and you put yourself in the moment there, it's shut the fuck up. But yeah, you've got the skills now for basic Bible prophecy, and you can decode the 7 seals. Go to church and share this information with people. We don't understand this book. Well, here, sit down. I'm going to explain some shit to you. Actually, I also do these Army videos. And this is a shocker. I did this one video about dark, depressed days of November and December of '83. It was basically a depression video, and got over 1,200 views. I didn't think nothing of it. I sat up for 2 months, and all of a sudden, this thing blew up over time. It was probably my strongest Army video, and I was working with an idea with some NASCAR throwback shit. I've done 3 videos. It hasn't moved shit. I don't know if I'm going to keep that up or not. My Army videos, I'm going to run out of steam sooner or later. I'm going to do since we're in November, I want to do a tribute to I Drank 65 and Doc Toe 67. Yeah, the Army has this thing about sending people to their deaths right before the holidays, right around Thanksgiving and shit. So I think I'm done. Got us a brand new stove, a brand new dryer. Don't have to do magic coin. Oh, I went to the grocery store last week and I wanted to buy ham and wanted to price turkeys. They had no turkeys in the store and all the hams were wiped out. Now, they got a company around here and there was this package of just chopped up meat. It chopped up ham meat. So I got 2 of them. It was cheaper than a big ham. And I tell you what, I just made the best ham and beans you'd ever had in your life. Oh my God, the only thing I'm missing is the cornbread. This shit, I don't ever brag about ham and beans. I usually call it Mormon doghead stew, but this shit's so good, man. It's like, I finally nailed a ham and beans recipe. It's just off the fucking charts. So I think I'm done. I'm trying to wake up. Cat's clawing the door. Cat's going to be running wild. I got to scoop shit, clean the house, wait for the sunrise, turn this fucking thing on and start my day and time for another drink. So it's a bullshit video. I'm just waking up today. It's just thoughts on stupidity, trouble. Shave my head off and be a little baby. They had one girl, I don't know, about 20, 23, something like that. She tried to get into a club and they tell her no. So she is a handful for the fucking cops. And she has to have her daddy come and rescue her from the cop shop down there. I tell you what, the way his daughter was acting, I think I would have thrown the dad in jail for a couple, 3 hours for raising such a fucking piece of shit. Too bad you can't do that. Now, when your kid's being a hunk of shit down there at the cop shop acting like some of these fucking Karens, oh, fuck me, God. Yeah, I think the parents need to sit in there for a couple hours for doing a shitty job, not raising your kids properly. Orange salute. Hit that like and subscribe if anybody watched. I really don't care. It's just what it is. So, all right, cheers. Tot time, guys.